right. Welcome to how supply chain management problems killed Target Canada. All right. I'm Gregory Weaver, and this is this week's chapter case. So, a little bit of background on this whole shebang. So, Target is one of the world's most successful general merchandise retailers with over 1,800 retail store locations and a powerful brand image as a fashion forward discounter. It is not as big or far flung as Walmart, with 74 billion in annual revenue compared with 482 billion for Walmart, and all of its stores are located in the United States. So what's happening? Target is very good at what it does and ideally would like to grow like Walmart. In 2011, it decided to make first foray into global expansion by opening up retail stores in Canada. That year, Target acquired the leaseholds of 189 locations operated by Hudson's Bay Company's Zellers discount chain for $1.8 billion, hoping to open Target stores in 124 of these sites by the end of 2013. This was very ambitious and possibly unrealistic timetable. So the problem at hand is the big problem facing Target Canada is the fact that their supply chain management is unable to help them stay afloat in this aggressively capitalistic society, with new innovations in supply chain management being developed every day. So we'll go into the case study questions a little bit now. So the first one is, how important was supply chain management for Target Canada? How did it relate to its business model? Clearly, supply chain management was a vital aspect of Target Canada's business operation, considering the fact that a business failed on account of a lacking supply chain management department. Furthermore, we also must consider the fact that it could have been other departments' smaller faults or flaws that contributed to the downfall as well, yet majorly just supply chain management. Identify all the problems Target Canada encountered that prevented it from becoming a successful retailer. What were the management, organization, and technology factors that contributed to these problems? As I mentioned previously, there obviously were other causes of the downfall of Target Canada. Management, organization, and technological factors are all three to blame for this grievance. Management could have pressed subordinates or worked them more person to person. Organization falls within supply chain management and how that failed Target as well. Technology could have failed solely on the premise of computing errors and failures. How much of Target Canada's problems were technology based? Explain your answer. Not fully is the technology to be blamed for Target Canada's problems and its downfall. Obviously, it isn't the immediate or blatant cause to why Target Canada was experiencing problems. However, it could be more at fault than first thought. Technology and computing are never perfect. Rarely do they work flawlessly, and we now see that technology could very well to be blamed for Target Canada's problems. How responsible was management for Target Canada's problems? Management was absolutely to be blamed. It can be witnessed in the fact that supply chain management was failing. Management could have been more attentive to every facet of their operations. They clearly were ignorant of the failing supply chain management division of their branch corporation. This could have easily been fixed with better management, more attention to detail, and more personal relationships that would lead to employee devotion and loyalty. So my personal thoughts and questions. This is also a chapter question as well, but I just added this within my personal thoughts. So what things should Target Canada have done differently to be successful? Everything. Their operations were slow and efficient from the beginning. Building more personal relationships was a big downfall in regards to management. This was not developed properly and therefore led to a flaw in supply chain management. This is because when interpersonal relationships are not firmly cemented and developed, employees will have no reason to do their jobs correctly other than for the paycheck. This means that when employees see a problem whose answer is not within their pay grade, they will not go out of their way to fix it or even alert a superior that the problem exists. So, in conclusion, Target will have to continue working to implement better supply chain measures to keep up with an ever evolving technological industry as well as forever changing methods of supply chain management. This won't be a battle easily won as supply and demand trends are constantly changing. Thank you for listening. This is Gregory Thomas Weaver.